Hello everyone and welcome to this channel, and in today's problem actually we are going to explain that cable problems. So here a cable is there where the supports are at different level, and it is loaded with some UDL. So the difference between 3 hinge or 2 hinge arc and this cable is that the horizontal reaction in our 3 hinge or 2 hinge will be compressive, but here in this case for the suspended cables it will be tensile. It is because suppose initially when it is at the equilibrium position it will be like a straight line, and when it is get loaded it will be deflected like this shape. So what happened to become it to come into the equilibrium position, the horizontal reactions will be developed in the tensile direction. So at every point in cable we will get the tensile force. So in this question it is asked to find out the length of the cable, compute the horizontal component in this H, and magnitude and position of the maximum tension in the cable. It means where we are getting the maximum tension and where we are getting the minimum tension. So first thing first, as you can see the supports are at different level, and the supports are separated by 24 meter, right? However, the individual distance from the this C is not given. So we have to calculate this L1 and L2, right? H1 is given. H1 is from this height from the sea. So this is 1.5, this is 4.5, this is 6 meter, and the H2, or you can see the support B. So this is at 1.5 meter deep. So my H1 and H2 value is calculated. Next we have the formula to calculate the individual length, this L1 and L2. So L is L root over of H1 divided by H1 plus root over of H1 plus root over H2. This formula is already used in our 300 R problem. Same formula is being used here. So the L1 value is coming 16 meter, and the L2, if we will reduce this from the 24, we are getting the L2, this is 8 meter. Now I am applying the first equation of equilibrium, that is my summation of Fy. So summation of Fy is equal to the upward force equal to downward force. So this Va plus Vb is in the upward direction, and this UDL is acting in the downward direction. So the UDL is 7.5 into 24, this is 180. So my Va plus Vb is 180. In 3 hinge case also I have said you, when the supports are at different level we can solve it. First step we have to take moment about this C from the left hand side, then we will take moment from the right hand side about the point C, then we can add them, then we can calculate the H. Same procedure we are going to follow here. So my from the left side, okay, so this Va into this distance, this Va into 16 is equal to this H into this 6. This is anti-clockwise, this is anti-clockwise, this Va into this is clockwise. So Va into 16, H into 6 is 7.5 into this distance is 16 into 16 by 2. This is my first equation. Next, when I will calculate from the right hand side, this Vb is my anti-clockwise, H is clockwise, and this UDL will be clockwise. So anti-clockwise equal to clockwise. So H into 1.5, Vb into our 8, and UDL is 7.5 into 8 into 8 by 2, right? So I get to equation 1 and 2. So when I am adding equation 1 and 2, I am getting third equation, that is Va plus Vb is equal to this one. But Va plus Vb we have calculated, this is 180 while summation of some Fy. So while solving this I am getting my H, the horizontal tensile reaction is 160 kilonewton. So now I will replace this H value in this equation 1 and equation 2 to get the reaction, vertical reaction Va and Vb. So I did that and I got Va and Vb, right? So for Tmax, actually Tmax will get at the support, but where we will get Tmax is Va plus Va square plus H square. It means Tmax will be the resultant, you can say. It will be the resultant. So it will become a triangle. So my H square plus this Va square will give you the maximum tension. So Va square is 120 square plus h is 120 square. So T is Vb square plus h2. So I am getting 200 kilonewton at support A and 170.88 kilonewton at B. So it can be concluded that when supports are at the different level, we will get the T max at that point when the support is at higher level, right? So this is the free body diagram. So if I am going to resolve it, this H, this VA will be going like this. So this is my resultant. So this is how we are calculating. Now length of the cable, we have direct formula. It is already being derived. So L1 plus 2/3 of H1 square by L1 plus L2 plus 2/3 H2 by H2 square by L2 square. This is for supports are at the different levels. Similarly, another formula is there when supports are at the same level. So we have H1 value, we have L1 value. When we will replace, we will get it is 25.95 meter. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.